This one thing can destroy your confidence. Learn how to avoid it in today's video. Confidence is so key when it comes to life performance. When we're feeling confident, we do better in our jobs. We do better with our health and our eating habits. When we're feeling confident, we create stronger relationships. So if you know that you could benefit from greater confidence in your life, one of the things that is so key to avoid is comparison. And comparison can show up a few different ways, but let me show you how comparison can actually decrease our confidence and impact our performance in life. There are 3 common ways that comparison enters in our life. And one of the ways it does is, of course, when we're looking at other people and we're comparing our results to the results that other people are achieving. You may feel comparison when you're scrolling through your social media feed and you see somebody on a vacation or out on a date night or doing something, and pretty soon as you're looking at what they're doing and you're considering where you are in your life, you're comparing your results to other people. You may notice this when you're talking to your friends or a coworker. And again, you're comparing your results to what other people are achieving in their life. And when we go into comparison, notice how that makes you feel. It typically creates this feeling of lesser than. It decreases our confidence, our self-image, and therefore impacts our performance and our results. So how do we avoid that comparison? The mental move here is to move to celebration. When you see somebody achieving results that you would like to achieve, when you see somebody and you see their photos of their vacation, notice the part of you that would love that too. Allow that to inform your vision and your goals and what you want to accomplish in your life. And when we go to celebration, we're celebrating other people for that accomplishment, for living a life they love. And the energy of celebration lifts our spirits. It makes us feel better. And when we feel better, we feel more confident. So to move from comparison of other people to celebration is the mental move there. The second way that we tend to compare is we compare ourselves to an older version of ourselves. So have you ever done this when you think about, oh, when I was a kid, I could do that. Or when I was in my 20s, I felt this way. Or you compare yourself to different versions of you. And when you're doing that, you're doing it from a sense of not being good enough right now. So start to notice, where am I holding a comparison of myself today to an older version of myself? Because the truth is, I'm not in my 20s anymore. I'm no longer a single person or don't have kids. I am not the same person I was 6 months ago, never mind 6 years ago or 6 decades ago. So that comparison to an old version of ourselves, again, can make us feel less than. We often feel maybe sad or resentful or regretful, and it creates this diminished self-image and self-confidence. And so the mental move when you notice yourself comparing yourself to an old version of you is to just know, I am in the right and perfect place in this moment. I am right where I need to be. And it's honoring where you are in your life journey. Grateful for all of the experience. Grateful for all of that life lived. And I am right where I'm meant to be. So bringing yourself back to gratitude for the present moment and the present version of yourself. The third way that comparison can show up in our lives and really impact our confidence and our performance is when we compare ourselves to where we think we should be. So this one is a little bit trickier and sometimes sneaky, right? Where we think, oh, well, at this age, I thought I would be further ahead. I thought I would be in this place of my life. I haven't achieved my goals yet, so I'm comparing myself where I think I should be. And again, if we're not careful, that really produces this lower vibration energy and can diminish our self-image, our self-confidence. So instead of comparing to a past version of ourselves. Now we're comparing ourselves to an idea of where we think we should be. And the mental move here is the same. It's really, I'm so grateful for where I am right now. And to know that where I am is perfect. I'm not done. I'm not complete. I'm still evolving. And I can still have those goals and those dreams. But this is simply where I'm meant to be right now. So we hold those dreams, we hold those goals with really an open hand, with a heart. Would I still love that? And being grateful that, hey, it's not too late. And here I am right where I'm meant to be. And if I would still love to create that life, then I can work at really endeavoring to live into that life, but not from a place of beating ourselves up. I thought I'd be further ahead than I am. So where is comparison holding you back? Have you been comparing yourself to other people in their journey? Have you been comparing yourself to an older version and beating yourself up for not having the same vibrancy or health or positivity as you once did, knowing that you are right where you need to be? Or have you been comparing yourself to where you think you should be, beating yourself up for not meeting those goals, achieving what you thought you would achieve by now? And again, reminding yourself that I'm not done yet, and here's where I am, and it's perfect, and I can still live into those goals and those dreams. And as we really remove ourselves from this energy of comparison to one of celebration and honoring, your confidence increases and your performance increases. So I hope that you'll practice those this week, and here is to you living a life you love.